Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So for today's video, I have two announcements to make. One good, one bad. So the first up is going to be the bad one. I'll get that out of the way. So unfortunately, due to the Royal Mail saying my address is wrong again, I don't know what they're doing at the bloody post office, the sorting offices. A package from Blindside Trading Cards should have arrived, but it didn't, and then it was sent back to Derbyshire, basically where Blindside Trading Cards are based. And unfortunately, basically, that it's not going to arrive before this Friday. So I won't be able to put out an episode by the time I get back from work on Friday, which is a problem. So, 5-pack Friday episodes, the 5-pack Friday episode I was going to film is going to be postponed by a week. So this Friday, no 5-pack Friday episode. So that will be pushed to next week. Fingers crossed. But obviously I'll put that on the community tab and then I'll obviously update if necessary. So anyway, the next announcement I have to make, which is a more positive one. As you can see, I'm in my New York Rangers gear, and I support the New York Rangers. It's my favourite hockey team. And what else can I say? I've got nearly every jersey I can get physically at the moment, until the new Winter Classic jersey comes out at the end of this year, or into January in 2026. But the question is, why am I talking to you about the New York Rangers? Well, this next year it'll be their centennial year, because they were formed in 1926, just like the Chicago Blackhawks and the Detroit Red Wings. No, sorry, the Detroit Red Wings were 1927, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. But obviously the Blackhawks and the Rangers, I know, were formed in 1926. So, basically with the New York Rangers, I'm going to do, I should say, a 1 to 100 cards of the New York Rangers series, effectively, or whatever I'm going to title it next. And it's going to be basically a card of each player that I can find through the history that I'm still researching at the moment, of a card of a player, 1 to basically 99, and then basically an extra card, whether it's a coach, backroom staff or something like that, just as an extra to make it 100. And there's a few rules for it. The card has to have, obviously, the player has to have played for the team at least one game or more, not just, a young gun card and they've been in Europe or play for the college team and they've been traded to Calgary or Nashville or something like that, and they've only played for Nashville or whatever. The other rule basically is the cards can be from my collection already. So if I've got a player with that number already, that is going to be entered into, obviously, that number in the lineup, which will obviously produce an episode per card. Now, whether it will be a short one or a long one, I'm going to have a look at that and think a bit more later. But the cards I'm going to obviously be collecting are players that effectively I like as well. So I've got a Kevin Shattenkirk patch card from 2018 SP Game Used. 2018-19 SP Game Used. And I've got a Pacific 2003 card with a patch of Mike Richter. Funny enough, I'm wearing a Mike Richter jersey. I'll just turn around slowly if I can. There we go. And I also have a Braden Schneider Young Guns card from a couple of seasons ago. So basically it's going to be that type of cards, whether it's patches, whether it's base cards. It doesn't really matter what type of card it is. If I can find it for that player specifically, I'll get it. But obviously I will be trying to trade with other collectors, as well as trying to find other cards for that player. Or if I can't find it for that player, I'll have a look, see what I can find. But the other thing is, obviously with these cards, the only other rule is that card of that player has to be in a New York Rangers uniform. And they cannot be in an all-star uniform either, or the nation, just to make it a bit easier, because I just want every card to be in a Rangers uniform, really. So there we are, guys. So I'll bid you farewell, and before I go, the weather report. Obviously it's not so sunny in England now, it's raining again, and it's going to be like that probably the rest of the year. On and off rain, sunshine, clouds, could be hailstorms, could be thunderstorms. If we're unlucky, snowstorms. but not likely. But anyway, I'll see you guys another time, and hopefully, yeah, quick shout out to Rangers Dead podcast and from the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast. Both of those New York Rangers podcasts I listen to all the time. So have a great day, guys, and I'll see you soon in another video, whichever one it will be.